United manager Chris Wilder live with me here on the original Football Phone in Praise or Grumble. Chris, you've got a big beaming smile on
It's
your
a
face.
praise bob. It's a praise bob.
I thought it might be today.
It's a praise bob for Sheffield United. I thought they were great today. Have you been to the game? No. No, I haven't, but it's been great.
I mean, that sums up the phoning quite well. It is a praise. Why is it a praise? What stuck out for you today?
Well, everything, tough evening Wednesday night from an energy point of view. What they put into that game, and you're always looking and thinking, especially like 2-game week, can they go again? And it was a tough first half. Obviously, we got our noses in front with a brilliant finish from McAtee. I thought second half was outstanding. I thought we could have taken the game away from Brentford. They're a decent side. They've got a lot of decent players, and they've been together. I think we've had 2 training sessions now. So, not saying what we've done is great, but that's the fact of it. But most importantly, my biggest thing this week, and I think you want me to rocket scientist to work it out, is that connection, that feeling between supporters and players. And you felt it. I felt it on Wednesday. I felt it today. When we needed them, they were there for us. Two-way thing, as always. I thought we played some decent stuff. We really, quite easily, in those situations, to take a backward step. But we didn't. We stepped into them. It should have been a lot more comfortable than what it was. That last 5 minutes felt like about 35 minutes. But we were there, and when we had to put our bodies on the line, we did, and when we had to play, we did, and just delighted for everybody. I've only been here, obviously, for 2 games, so it's been a tough period for the football club. As I said, it's been a decent period since 2016, but this period has been tough, and everybody's had to suffer. So tonight, hopefully, everybody will enjoy what today was all about, which was being together.
And one of those key differences that you've needed is that kind of chance creation, and we saw that today. I know you didn't take the second one; it would have made things a lot more comfortable. But the chances were there, weren't they, in greater number?
Yeah, we stepped into the game, and we're positive. We have to have some sort of control with the ball. We're not going to have it all our own way. We're not going to dominate it like we did in the Championship and have 60-70% possession. So we understand that. But there's some good players at the football club, and we created. We created chances on Wednesday night. I'm still in the back of my head because I've got a memory like an elephant, and still disappointed that we've not took 4 points out of 6 really. But we'll take 3 and move on. But we played well. I can't. I'm not trying to curry favour or anything like that, but I know what this place is all about. I've got fingerprints on everything, and know what this is all about, and how it inspires you, how it just makes you bigger and faster and stronger when you do the basics, and we've done the basics today. And if we do the basics, then hopefully we can carry on the same form.
The goal was a lot more than the basics, though, wasn't it? What a finish by James McAtee. He's going to be some player.
He is, yeah. Yeah, he is. Is he for sale? I don't know. Is he? I don't know. I think his price. His price might have gone up a little bit after today, but do you know what though? He's a great kid as well. Connections that he has, and you see him, and he wanted to come and play his football here. He could have had quite an easier ride, an easier pathway. He could have gone in the Championship and played and whatever. But he wanted to come here, and I think that was because of what happened last year and how much he enjoyed it, and he enjoys it here. And if we can get him on the ball, he had made a fabulous pass midweek, and it's a great finish. It's a great finish, and I thought he was outstanding. And yet again, he just ran out of puff, and a few of them ran out of puff a little bit. But I don't mind that. Difficult because obviously there's some talent that we can't call on, but. The thing as well for me, even at the end when we're walking around the pitch, everybody who's out there, nobody's. And I think you realise, and possibly to be fair, they might realise that if they're sat in the change room thinking about themselves, they're not going to be a part of this. McBurney was out there, Bullock was out there, Egan was out there, Tom Davis was out there, the young boys were out there, and we're a together group. That's something that I've quickly found out. They're a good group to work with. There's still a hell of a long way to go. It's a small step for us, but one that, like I said, we can enjoy tonight.
Huge in the context of the season, though, isn't it? And you coming back to get that win so soon, and just to give everybody a boost, particularly with some of the other results today.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've talked about you know, how we're going to approach it, and we're going to approach it onto the next game, and whatever happens elsewhere we can't control. So if we can control what we've tried to control today, which was our attitude towards the game from a coaching point of view, you know, the coaches have been outstanding. Jack Lester, Al, and Keith Andrews working together with myself, you know, in terms of the plan that we try to implement. You know, we want to be aggressive from a physical point of view, but we want to go and play and try and create chances, and we did Wednesday, and we've done today, and if we do that, then, you know, hopefully, you know, we can show the same sort of attributes and qualities that we've shown over the last 2 days.
Talked a little bit about we talked a little about Andre Brooks and Will Asula in the week. Another name to add to the list now in Sidney Peck. You know, somebody that probably people haven't heard a lot of. I'd not heard a lot about him, but he's come on and he looked the part at the end.
Yeah, I've known a bit about him. You know, as I said, some incredibly good work going on in that academy. You know, from quite a while back, and you know, we're not Cat 1. You know, so but these boys want to come here because they know that they'll get coached well, and they'll get opportunities. And I thought Will was a little bit off it. It was tough today for him because, you know, of his efforts midweek. I thought Brooks was best player on the pitch by a million miles first half. And Sidney coming on, you know, he trained with us yesterday, and he's a bright, chirpy Cockney. So I've experienced that in Harry's days. So I know what them boys are all about. But he wants to. You know, I said, where do you want to... He said, we want to play left of a free. Can you go and do that? Yeah, and then he'll do whatever he needs to do. So I imagine he enjoyed his debut at Bramall Lane, and one that he'll never forget.
Well done today, Chris.
Thanks
for your time.
Cheers.
Top man.
Take care.